Well, hi, it's Robin Liz, his radio, his morning crew. And you'll remember just before Thanksgiving, we're asking you to be a miracle in somebody's life. There is this family at Miracle Hill Ministries that really is a deserving family. And let me tell you, they're going to be blessed by a family that you're going to meet today. We have them on Zoom. They're going to be with us in just a moment, who is shopping with a $1,000 shopping spree in their hands for this one family.
Yeah, and this family is so deserving because here's the thing, it's a mom and dad and they have 5 biological children and they, had I'm sure lots of prayer sessions, lots of talks and they said our hearts are big enough that we want to foster a couple of children. And so they did that. They brought in 2 other children and then they said, "You know what? We've still got room in our hearts for more." And they were originally going to be adopting a little girl with special needs. It is now 2 little girls with special needs, and they're both toddlers, and this family is incredible, but of course, with, all those kids, gonna be 9 now, they needed some extra help this holiday season.
Yeah, as you could imagine, that's a huge family that's bigger than the Brady Bunch, I'm telling you. So we have on Zoom the family that won the opportunity to go on a $1,000 shopping spree. David, Megan, 6-year-old Everly, which I'm understanding the nickname is Bear. I love it, from Goose Creek. Now, Megan's a teacher. David's a rock and roll star. And I heard you guys just went shopping. What was that like for you with $1,000 in hand to go shopping for this family?
It was a good time for us, and we had so much fun doing it with Liz and Courtney
Brian.
and Brian and everyone else. But we also had fun with Mrs. Snuggles, and I love shopping for other families. It's a good time to be shopping this year for a different family, and we pray for that family to feel well. We feel to make them feel just like at home.
I
Wow.
David and
There you
Megan, I
go.
think I know who's the social one in your family. That's so great.
It really was an amazing time. Due to COVID, obviously we hadn't been able to travel for Thanksgiving as far and as wide as we would have liked to, but I honestly felt like we had additional family members I got to kind of Black Friday shop with. I mean, it wasn't Black Friday, but I feel like I've known you guys forever. So it's just like getting the girls together to go shopping, to have Liz and Courtney along with us, and Everly brought her stuffed animal, which is Mr. Snuggles, and it was
Yep.
a great big family time. It really was a lot of fun.
All right, here we go. We are ready to be a miracle with his radio. I am so excited. Hey, Megan, how are you?
Hi, Brian. We're great. How are you?
I'm great. Are you guys ready to do some
We're
shopping?
ready. We're so
All right.
ready.
Everly, are you ready?
Yay!
And you got Mr. Snuggles. All right. And David, are you ready?
Yes, sir. We're ready.
All
We're ready
right.
to go.
We are ready to go. We've got our list. We checked it. Courtney, Liz, you ready? Yeah! They got their buggies. Okay, we're going to mask up. We're at an undisclosed location in Goose Creek, South Carolina. We're ready to go shopping now.
So what happened when you guys were in the store?
Divide and conquer. Anyone who's ever been shopping with their spouse knows it's generally better to divide and conquer. So the ladies went with the ladies, the fellas went with the fellas. We went and did all the boy stuff, and then the girls went and did all the girl stuff. Not there's anything wrong with switching it up, but it was just easier. There was less back and forth. It was very cut and dry, and it was a lot of fun.
What were you
Meaning that
thinking
you-
during all of that, though? Like, what was going through your mind shopping for a family that you've never met, but you knew their needs?
Honestly, for me, it felt pretty natural because their kids are nearly the same age as Everly, or were younger and had been the same age as that Everly is.
Really?
So it felt really good to be able to say, this is a better quality toy. I know this one. My daughter loved that one when she was 3, or this game is probably going to add, a little more family time than this one. So I felt like we could give a really good educated opinion on everything, as we went along. We only have a daughter, but, my husband clearly knew what, video games and things he would have liked to have played when he was a kid. So we just used our own sort of experiences and joys in toy shopping for years and years. And
That's kind of what me and the guys did. We looked at stuff and said, okay, what would we have lost our mind unwrapping? Just because the GI Joe with the kung fu grip, that kind of stuff that you didn't get that every year. So I mean, this was playing. I don't want to say with house money, but almost was God's money that we could just go and buy stuff that normally a parent would go, oh my goodness. Well, okay, the store's very proud of that one. Let's keep shopping. Let's go down this way a little bit. But we didn't have to do that for this family. For this family, we could just look at that and go, oh my goodness, he's going to lose his mind or she's going to lose her mind. And we just went ahead and just got it. So it was great.
All right, so we just finished shopping for our Miracle Hill family. Did you guys have a lot of fun?
Had a blast.
All right, so yeah, let's go rabbit now.
Yes.
You guys went to your church and you did all the wrapping at your church. And let me tell you, it looked just like Christmas inside that fellowship hall.
Megan, when we were wrapping those gifts, we were talking back and forth about why you even entered into Be a Miracle. And you were sharing some stuff about your mom and how your mom really taught you guys. There were 3 of y'all, and she was raising you as a single mom, but kind of teaching you how to pass that down to Everly. Tell me more about that.
I had an amazing childhood. So
And her mom loved owls.
sorry. My mom loved owls. But we didn't have a lot. I mean, she was a single mom for most of my childhood. She remarried at one point, but for the most part, it was cuddle time was what we got more often than new toys and things, So my mom taught us that quality time, a time spent over a puzzle or reading a book together or a crossword was as important as that flashy new thing. So we got there was a lot of love to go around. We made a lot of homemade gifts. We, made Christmas ornaments. We had traditions that were part of our family that were as important as, writing that letter to Santa. So we've done that with Everly as well. So, she gets as excited every year to donate her older items down to, a local charity on our end, or to make homemade salt dough ornaments, or to make a birthday cake for Jesus. It's the making of things and the sharing of her existing things that we've tried to instill in her, because you need that. So whenever I, learned about all this family had done to take in kids, that needed it, obviously, I just felt like it was something my mom would have been so proud of.
And you think she is proud of what you've
Absolutely.
done?
Yes, absolutely.
And you just lost your mom last year, right?
Yes, ma'am. And she loved owls, which is what Everly said. But I mean, I know she's smiling down on every bit of it, and I know she's very proud of all of us. I know she's proud of the mom I became. Everly's raising her finger to where she knows Mimi is. But I know mom would have been very proud of us. And it felt really good to do, and it's an amazing opportunity to have had. So we're very blessed that our family was chosen to be the gifting family.
David, a part of your story is that you were once homeless.
I was. I had lived in my car for a good bit of time, starting on my own at 16, and seeing parts of life that you really don't want to be a part of. And then when people ask, I basically tell them there are 2 blueprints in life that generally people get, either the way to do things or the way to not do things. And God gave me broad shoulders, and if things needed to happen in my family, I would have taken it on myself instead of pushing it off on someone else. And for me, that was every aspect of it was a learning experience. And those are things that that help bring me to faith, because again, seeing what not to do is really half the battle. All you have to do is not repeat someone else's bad mistakes and move forward.
I heard you learned a lot because people actually helped you through that time in your life.
Yes. For me, family is not the people who are supposed to be there by blood. Family are the people who choose to be there. And I had quite a few people to choose to be there. I had a lot of people I called mama that were not even in the same county when I was born. So it was through their, for the most part, patience and generosity that helped me, that turned me into the person that my wife fell in love with. So I'm forever thankful.
Wow. Well, as a family, you know that when you entered Be a Miracle, not only did you get to do the shopping spree for this other family, but your family gets to go somewhere I think you've never been before. Y'all are going to Dollywood.
Yeah, we Megan, we had just been, I love the snow. Like growing up in the South, you always, I have curly hair. I've always wanted straight hair. growing up towards beaches, you always want to hang out in the snow in the mountains. So for me, I'm a snowbird. Megan, if she could, live in the Caribbean all her life, she would. So all the vacations that I won't say all, most of the vacations we've taken have been in the sun. And then this year we were talking about maybe going to see some snow this winter.
That was before I entered the contest.
That was
We
before.
were already thinking,
Yes.
"Will God bless us with some snow this year.
Yes.
Somehow we will figure out how to afford it and make it happen."
Yeah.
And I didn't have such a selfish prayer to say that aloud to God, but I definitely was thinking, this year of all years is the year we deserve it. We're going to get to some snow this year.
We're going to go to the mountains
And then I entered
somewhere.
the contest. So
Well, I tell you, I'm so glad you entered the contest. You are an amazing family. God's brought you through so much together, which is so great. And you help so many people. We talked to our sponsors, Jeff Lynch Appliance and TV Center and Eugenia Bentley Mortgage Team. And this is blowing my mind because you do what you do in your life and because you shop from your heart for this one family and ask for nothing in return. We have $1,000 for just your family for this Christmas.
Wow.
oh my goodness. Wow.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tell
We're
me what
just
you're
gonna
feeling
gift
right now.
I was about to say, we're
We're
just going to,
gift more.
just more people going to get stuff sent. Hey guys, send us your address. We're just going to,
Can I tell you guys something? You deserve it. I want you to spend it on yourself. This is for you and this is for your family. And I know you're such a giving family, but really, it's for you. Go see snow, go to the Caribbean, do something for you because God is blessing you with this $1,000 gift.
thanks
Thank
guys.
you.
Oh my goodness.
God.
Yeah. did you hear
Everly
that?
just noticed that. You have $1,000.
She said, back up. Wait a minute. What?
I'm just stunned.
Wow.
I can't believe that. I don't even know where to start.
David, Megan, Everly, you are such a deserving family. Enjoy that $1,000. It is for you. And here's the thing. We encourage you to do something for a family this Christmas and then let us know what God has done through that. I mean, together we're stronger, and this could be a great Christmas season for somebody in need because you're going to make it happen for them. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio.